authentic to people, kind of like to what Chuck's point is. You can't, and I always I literally stopped telling people a long time ago, if I can do it, you can do it, because it's just the furthest thing from the fucking truth. And whatever that is, whatever that is, like, you know how people, oh, if I can do it, you can
No,
do it.
I hear
Stop
you.
fucking
But
telling people that.
I had to learn that too, because similar to you, my whole life growing up, I always would tell people, regardless of whether it was athletic, like academic, I always said the same thing. And it took me 10 years into my craft as like a media and artist, like songwriter, to realize it's really level to a lot of things. Even if you can understand the gist of it, it might not come out the same, because we're all gifted with different things, different abilities, and different capabilities in areas we're supposed to excel in. So there is no other Usain Bolt.
No,
There
it's
is no
like,
other
it's
LeBron
even
James. There is no
it's
Steve
even like
Jobs. Like,
it's
there's
even
no other Kanye West.
I saw your video today. I think you were at like day 24 out of 30 on something that you were doing. Most people stop at day 3. You could tell people this is exactly how you do it. This is exactly how you should get online. They're not making it to day 24. And here you are telling people, oh, if I can do it, you can do it. And it has nothing to do with the contents of the video. It has everything to do with fucking being oh, you can have the best friend in the world, and Zach can have the best friend in the world and be like, bro, you can be the husband I can be. No, he can't.
Not if his heart's
Because he's
not in
just
it.
simply not you. He's
Yeah.
just simply not you. So, and like, I think you kind of dressed it up, in a suit and tie. How it is that's what it is. The only misstep is expecting yourself
Yeah.
out of other people.
It's
And
I think
I think
I was just about
no,
to
go
say, I
ahead.
think that might be actually sometimes what hits harder, and why we even get caught up on things when we are let down, especially by people that we hold to a standard. You feel me? It's like, if it wasn't someone that you knew as long as you did and had been 3 months, say somebody joins the Discord today, right? Somebody who's already been trading for 6 months or a year and same position, and they're only there for a week or two, and then you see this nigga post a flyer, you're just gonna laugh and say, that's weird. You feel me?
Well, that's what we did. That's what we did with the
That's what I'm
Jonathan
saying.
thing.
Like, it didn't hit the same. It was annoying. It didn't hurt.
That's it. I fucking forgot about it until I just brought it back up.
And so
But
part
I
of
think at
it
the same, yeah,
is just
it's
the personal aspect and the standard and level of respect you expected.
well, and that's well. And the
No,
thing is the
there's
one thing
another
that I
thing
had
too.
the one well the one
There's
thing that I
another
say
thing here.
too is the one thing that I say too is a lot of people don't think they did anything wrong. I can't expect somebody else to think they did something wrong just because I think that it was wrong.
That
But
part too.
go ahead, Zach.
There's another thing here too. Like you guys talked about, doing it every day. So there's motivation. Motivation peaks. It is. It peaks its ways. There's something about consistency that builds discipline. Discipline is within that person, right? It's like with my eBay business, my discipline is to do 3 to 5 listings every single day. And I've had exponential gains. And I say that too, like you focus on trading, right? The more discipline, consistency you have every single day, you're going to become a better trader. It could, I know he left, whatever, but there's ebbs and flows in motivation too. Like you have to keep the discipline to keep being consistent at it. And I say that because I feel like I don't really, I don't, I don't know the backstory between you guys, but like I joined the Discord and it was like super sudden. He left. I don't know what his actual discipline level would be because my discipline level is also affected by Jordan as well, and Chuck and Deshay, because like you guys keep me real and focused.
Love you too. You know it's just on a side note to that. my own sister, right? So my sister is attorney, and I helped build her law practice. I was in Chicago for a year with her. We had 120 cases, 10 murders, XYZ. Now she's a
Yeah.
$1 million attorney. Fire, just 10 lawyers under her, all the jazz. She has 780,000 followers on TikTok, and every morning, 1,000 weirdos every morning. 1,000 people are on. I call them weirdos because it's like I'm not watching somebody every morning. Anyways, I go on there when the fucking Discord starts, and uh, this is back in April, and I'm like, hey, Sierra, tell your people to join my Discord, and she gonna say, oh, I don't like Discord. I hate Discord. Blah blah blah. And all her little minions started saying the same thing, and I got on her ass. I'm like, Sierra, you're my fucking sister, bitch. I don't care if you don't like Discord, nigga. Just say you like Discord. So here we are, maybe 2 days after the Italy shit happened, and like as I'm thinking, like, and this is, I think, Zach, we talked about this, how the universe will always like give you like signs and stuff. I'm talking to
Right.
my sisters, Stephanie and Sierra, and Stephanie is telling me that uh, two people a day come up to her and they talk about me in the Discord. They might not be in here, they might not be in the lives or whatever the case may be. Um, but Sierra is now listening because her twin sister is now telling her, Sierra, I've been doing this shit for 5 years, and I'm telling you, Jordan knows what he's talking about when it comes to the Discord. And now my Sierra is in a place to receive. But for me, I helped you build your law practice for a year. The things that I would expect, I have to stop expecting because people just aren't like that. Whether it's a friend, whether it's your fucking family, whether it's a sister, whether it's this, because if I don't stop doing that, I will be let down every single time, as opposed to just keep getting on the Discord.
Well, look,
And the universe gave me that conversation because I was about to say, you know what, fuck the Discord, whatever. And the first time I talked to my older sister about it in 3 months, she's never been on the Discord. Yeah, Jordan, people come up to me every day and ask about the Discord, and you're like the most popular person in Worcester right now, X, Y, and Z, blah blah blah. And I'm like, for real? Like, but but I did, but, and I'm like, okay, thanks, universe. And then I'm like, okay, well, let me stop worrying about what other people are doing, and because at the end of the day, how I think and what I believe and how I move so I don't go crazy is this. Very rarely is somebody doing something out of malice. They were just trying to come up, or they were just trying to, go on their route or whatever, and this is how they saw fit. But I'm like, let me just remain consistent. Whether it's Cougar, whether it's a Discord, whether it's showing people, how to trade. But it also opened my eyes for, because I get one, two, three messages every day. Oh, can you show me how to trade? Yeah, but you got to pay me because I need you to have some stake in the game. And most
Right.
people will listen to that and they'll be like, "Oh, I'm not paying you." Okay, well, go to YouTube and learn for free. You can also do that, but the reason you're asking me this is because you like the way that I come off, but you're not willing to pay. And here's the deal, I'm willing to pay. So when I find somebody that's not willing to pay their weight and I am, oh, you don't really want this. You're going to waste my time. And it happens every single time. So now it's just about, back to what you were saying, Zach, of, being consistent, but being consistent in the right way. Am I saying that this Discord is making $1 million and I can go and find a free Discord or whatever the case may be? Then I think that you should go and do that. But I am out of the realm of showing somebody that has never traded how to trade unless they tell me that they forecast $500 million a year for their company, because that's trading. Like that's, unless, like the chick that I said, that's why it was so funny to me, because you're starting at zero. And now if you join this Discord, it's kind of like when my cousin or the girl joined Chuck that one time. It's so hard for me sometimes to, or even when you first joined, Zach, it's hard for me to jump jump in somewhere and like, okay, where should I start? Like where like where do I start? But because you're a forecaster, Zach, because you're able to get this shit, it didn't matter where we started. We start talking, XYZ, and now it's just about the consistency, and keeping it going. And I think a lot of times people get into these rooms or they start doing this and they're like, oh well, they haven't made $1 million yet, and it's like that's not how that's not how this works. Anybody that's made money trading has been doing it for a very, very long time because it's more about psychology and consistency of the market. Like how Chuck was just explaining Apple. You can't explain Apple that way unless you fucking looked at the market for years.
And
You have to know what you have to know what you're looking at. And me and Chuck are coming from a trading environment that is not like today. All this manipulation and $20 swings, $30 swings, bro. This shit, it's not that's not how trading was. Like, I didn't, bro. I was selling, I was doing construction and everything else, and I'm making $12,000 in a day. Man, there ain't no choice but to be consistent. I don't give a fuck about a down month, a down 2 months. So anyway, that's the yap session for tonight. I think we know what we're looking at when it comes to the market tomorrow. That first 15 minutes, 10:05, 10:15 is probably gonna be the most important candle. Um, QQQ is gonna lead the market. I'm gonna look at the 10-year yield. I'm about to get off of here because my daughter is on my back. I'm about getting her some gum, so I'm about to get off of here. But I appreciate y'all listening, man. That's my yap session. It probably won't come up again, but I talk forever, so I'll be on in the morning in the pre-market, and let's make some money tomorrow.
yeah, I'll try to be on. I gotta take my daughter to summer camp at 9, and then on to summer camp at 10. So like I'll be
Yeah,
driving.
I'm not taking any trades until at least I'm gonna let the market settle, especially after the after hours that's been going on. I'm gonna let the market settle a little bit. And honestly, I might try to wait until like 1, 2 o'clock to trade. Judging on how fucking today went, like I'm not rushing into a trade like at all. Like I need a top, I need a bottom, no diddy. Um, and that's how we gonna play it. So, like I said, I appreciate y'all boys for listening to the ramble and everything else, and I'll see y'all in the morning.
We'll see you
Oh yeah, go ahead.
soon. No, go ahead, Chuck.
Hey, bro, I've been doing yoga for over 10 years, right? I'm in the middle of studying to get my yoga license, right? And so with that comes just understanding what
That's
the
fine.
body is doing. I spent 2-3 years telling somebody close to me, do these 2 or 3 moves when this happens, and it will help. Bruh, 5 years after I stopped saying shit, they told me, oh my God, you won't believe what happened to me. I was talking to this stranger in the middle of the hospital for the medical condition that was bothering me. And they told me to do this, 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 and this. The exact word for word, verbatim shit that I had told him to do 5 years before. And in that moment, I
Look, bro, I
realized
slap the shit out you
I
right
will
now.
never tell somebody something more than twice before I shut the fuck up. Because if they didn't listen, it's not because they didn't hear me or the information wasn't good. It's the
They
source.
didn't
People
respect
are
it.
very source driven, and we cannot control or determine what their deciding factor is because they've already predetermined how they see us, which is why the only thing you can do is what you said you've already been doing is showing up wholeheartedly and authentically yourself and just catching shit like this sooner on when somebody's not showing up full-heartedly. And you already realized that with seeing, oh, this nigga just disappeared, then came back and told us he made $50 on some shit he ain't talk about. Like you can see it in real time when people aren't
I agree.
100% in or invested the same way as you. And it's just realizing it sooner and cutting your investment sooner. That's the growth part.
I respect I respect the words. I literally watch your videos like this thing could be spit. No, so I know that you've been through it, which means that you've applied the knowledge, which means you have the wisdom, and that's why I respect the words. And yeah, I mean, we getting back to it. You said what?
Chuck, I tell you this. I know that we have known each other for a long time, maybe like a couple weeks. But you speak an old soul.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. That's what I'm trying to say. He speaks in wisdom. That's what I'm saying.
What he says. Like, and I know what happened with your grandmother was catastrophic to you, but what I can tell based on the conversations that you and I have had, instill so much wisdom, so much respect, so much confidence in you. And I'm so sorry for your loss to say that, but I know what her soul had done to you will carry out. And that just based on a wisdom aspect. And whenever you go on a rant or tangent, I'm wholeheartedly listening because it's incredible, to be honest. Like you have so much knowledge, so much wisdom, and you're still so young, and I appreciate that.
And that's why we're going. That's why we're going up. That's why I tell people Chuck is our when this hedge fund get to going and real money get to be played with. Chuck is the risk guy. He's our growth officer. You got to go through Chuck. If Chuck don't like you, I can't. I don't know if I can. I don't know if I can rock with you because I don't know. You know how what animal they can feel. They can just feel you. Like nah, you ain't. Because I'm a goer, right? I'm a think. But you still need like the hey, bro. Hey, I know you're upset right now, but stop expecting yourself from other people. Type shit. It's like damn. It's so simple, but
No,
it's so
it's not
deep.
because we have our emotions. We're human. We feel things, especially things that matter. You feel me? And that's why I was like, I'm not gonna tell you to not feel it because it's annoying, and you feel like you got betrayed by a nigga that you hold close.
But you can't let that drive you
Exactly,
though.
exactly. Because you got
That's
to think
that's
about
that's
how
what
it
I'm
even
getting from
started,
you.
and the
You
momentum
can't let
came
it
from
drive
you.
you.
So you giving the momentum away even more after realizing
No,
that
it's
it didn't
awesome.
serve
It's
you.
awesome. It's awesome. It's awesome. Like, bro, you've been saying it the whole time we've been trading, nigga. You lost the money. Move the fuck on.
That's actually
Like,
funny. Hey, what you say when I first joined this bitch? Everything relate right back to the market.
everything relates back to everything, bro. You lost the money. You got to go to the next trade. Do not bring that emotion into the next day. And that's exactly what we're gonna do. So, like I said, I appreciate y'all boys. I'm gonna see y'all tomorrow, whether it's in the morning or whatever. I'm back home now, so I got some work to do and shit. But I'll be on my phone or whatever the case may be. Um, but yeah, I'll see y'all boys in the morning. I appreciate y'all. All
Nah, big bet. Appreciate you too, G.
Appreciate you.
right, brothers. Peace.
And Zach, I gotta
All right.
say, one,
Good
I
night.
appreciate everything you just said because my grandma definitely helped raise me, dog. And so that means more than you know. You feel me?
Yeah, I wanted to say something specifically out to you. Kind of see how you're doing too, based on some of that rate that you've recently lost. And I say that because, like, I lost my dad. I'm only 35, so
We still in it. We still in it, and we doing them proud. So that's all we could think about. You feel me?
yeah, pieces of him everywhere. I don't know if like your book and fall on your Jordan is like universal. Give me a second. No, don't fight that. No, come on. In, please. Come on, it's bedtime. Sorry, that was kind of square with a dome. Or
All good, gang.
Winston, come on.
All right, bro.
Got a fucking zoo in my house.
No, all good.
What I'm trying to say is, what I believe in, like, what's Jordan 2, like, universal things. I was at my sister's house the other day, and my dad loved a certain flower, which was
Dahlias.
you know what? That's actually my favorite flower.
That's crazy. You know what my favorite flower is?
But
Mary Jane. That fruit.
which is hilarious. My mom grows it. But
Well, shout out to Mama. I'm gonna have to come take a trip.
oh, if I were to send you pictures, my dude.
And see, look, they be blaming us.
Got it in the backyard.
Yeah. If I were to send you pictures of like her trichomes, you let me tell you, Grandma knows some shit.
That's funny.
Two different reactions.
But
Same sentiment.
so like no, anyways, my sister grew this one flower
It's a family business.
as a seed, and like she literally sent me a picture, and it bloomed on Father's Day.
Oh, that's crazy.
That's
So